Hello everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin Tips. So today I'm going to be showing you how you can start mining Pepe Coin in less than 10 minutes using your Windows 10 or 11 computer today in 2024. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, make sure you stick around through the entire video because I have some different tips and tricks to help boost the amount of coins that you are able to earn right now. So, before we dive into the video, I always like to start off here on CoinMarketCap, taking a look at what's going on in the market, just as a point of reference if you are watching this in the future. So feel free to skip ahead 1 to 2 minutes and we'll be getting into the process then. But overall, we've had a really good day here. Overall, the market cap is $2.5 trillion, up 5.71%. Bitcoin holding pretty steady right around that 66,000 mark. Did drop down a little bit overnight, which caused about a 5% increase today, which is still looking really strong. And I do believe, depending on the source you look at, Bitcoin did cross an all-time high yesterday, but not by much. Overall, the rest of the market's looking pretty similar. Solana doing really well, Binance doing really well, XRP, Doge, Shiba, of course, all doing very well. Now, scrolling a little bit further down here, we will eventually find Pepe Coin down here in number 45 spot on CoinMarketCap. Sitting right around about 5 zeros and then 6969, which is up about 131% today, or I'm sorry, this week, 15.67% today. With that being said, a lot more people are looking to get into this coin and take advantage of its really cheap price, to where if it does spike up in value quite a bit, it would be really easy to make quite a bit of money. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, is how do you go about getting this coin for free using your computer, when it's off or, you're not using it. This works with both CPU and GPUs, as well as ASICs if you do have that, but of course this is guided towards a Windows-based computer. So the site is called Unminable. Now there is a link down below that I will start off by saying, if you do decide to go use this strategy, if you use the link down below, you will save 0.25% on your transaction fee here on the pool, meaning you'll actually earn a little bit more Pepe just because you use that link, and it does help out the YouTube channel here. So feel free to use it. It does help out both of us. If not, feel free to go directly to Unminable. But what you'll do is you can scroll down and you can see there's about 89 different coins here on the site, one of which being Pepe. Now, to start mining this, one of the first things you'll want to do is determine the most profitable algorithm for your hardware. To do that, I recommend going to whattomine.com and entering in what hardware you have from a CPU or GPU standpoint, and it will calculate and tell you the best algorithm to use. For me, I know the best algorithm is right around Kapow. It does flip between a couple, but Kapow is the one I'll be basing this tutorial off of. But do know that if you have a different algorithm you're going for, it's very easy, and I'll show you where to select that. So what you're going to want to do is click this Get Started with Our Wizard option. This is by far the easiest and fastest way to get started using Unminable. So what we're going to do here is choose the wizard. At this point, you can go ahead and choose Basic. If you want to choose your region, server, ports, stuff like that, go ahead and use Advanced, but Basic is the mode I'm going to use today. Here you'll choose if you're doing CPU or GPU. I'm going to be doing GPU, but essentially the only difference here is choosing CPU. You're just going to get a different selection of algorithms. Pretty simple. So here you choose your algorithm. This is going to be the point where if you are not going with Kapow, choose whatever algorithm you plan to use here. Again, the process isn't going to change all that much. So I'm going to go with Kapow. Of course, we're looking at Pepe Coin. And here you're going to go ahead and enter in your wallet address. Now, I will take a brief second to pause here and say, when you are entering in your address, please make sure it is 100% correct, because you cannot update this once you create the file. So essentially, if you enter in the wrong address here, any coins you mine using the file this is going to generate, you will not be able to get paid. You can go in and edit the address and create a new file, but anything mined to this original one is impossible to get paid out to. So do be careful and confirm that this is the correct address. So with that being said, go ahead and say next. Here is where you can enter in a referral code, which again, the link down below should have the referral code embedded in it. But if you do want to save that extra 0.25% on the transaction fee here on the site, the code will also be down in the description. Go ahead and enter that in here, just to give you an idea of what the code will look like. If I switch over to Matic, which is the coin that I typically mining here, you can go ahead and use this code, which will be down below. So at this point, you can either say next. If you put in the code, it will light up green, or feel free to continue without using the code. At this point here, you will see a number of options for the miner that you will use. Now, for me, I personally like Gminer. It works with both NVIDIA and AMD GPUs, and I've had a lot of luck with it. But of course, feel free to choose a different miner. What you will need to do is download the miner files, which will take you to the GitHub, where you just download this windows.64 zip file. You will have to uncompress it using the extract feature within Windows. And then what you'll go ahead and do is download the .bat file. What this does is it's going to download a file to your downloads folder. Go ahead and drag that file into the Gminer folder, and essentially what it will look like is this. There's going to be a bunch of different files here. All you're going to be concerned with is the one that you drag in. It's going to be named unminable pepe-kapow Gminer. That is, of course, if you followed the tutorial exactly. If you chose a different algorithm or miner, those will change in the file name. Now, at this point, you are ready to go ahead and double click this and get started. You will get a pop-up from Windows Defender. Go ahead and say run anyways, because this file is something that does look very similar to a virus. Personally, for me, I've downloaded, as you can see, I've got Shiba, Doge, plus all the other miner files here. I've never had any issues with this, and personally for me, I've been mining on both my personal computer as well as multiple GPU mining rigs for many years, and I've never had any issues. But as always, it is your computer, your decision. If you are not comfortable with running the file with or letting it through Defender, that's completely fine. Unfortunately, you will have to use faucets and things like that to get this coin, or go ahead and purchase it outright. But as you can see, when I double clicked that, it brought up a CMD window, and we are now officially mining Pepe Coin. We are about 7 minutes and 50 seconds into the recording here, but of course there was a little bit of an intro, and we looked at CoinMarketCap, things like that. But in less than 10 minutes, we are mining Pepe Coin using a NVIDIA 2080. So super cool. Just a few other points I like to touch on with Unminable is it's a great site with a lot of features here. So if we jump back to the start page of Pepe, if you scroll down, I do have Kapow selected. They have a great Kapow algorithm calculator, and they actually have this for all of their algorithms. You do just have to select. So if I was doing ETH hash, you can see that switched over to that algorithm. But here you can enter in however many mega hashes you're mining with. I usually get about 28 with this GPU, which, as you can see, is going to earn me about 58,000 Pepe per day, or about 1.7 million per month. So super cool. It's nice to see, just kind of how much you would be getting. Of course, the amount that you're getting, it's going to be up to you whether or not, it's worth running your equipment. But I like to mention that they have a nice profitability calculator, so if you're thinking about doing this, you can come here and see what your earnings might look like. And beyond that, you can go ahead and paste your address in here. This will be the same wallet address that you used to set up that .bat file, which will bring you to your working page for this miner and worker. At this point, you can see I haven't quite connected to the pool yet. It does take about 10 to 15 minutes to sync up, so don't panic if you don't see anything here on this page. But eventually it will show up here, and you can track how many mega hashes you're getting, how many workers you have online, which is essentially if you have different computers, and any payments, or if you share out your referral link, any referral bonuses as well. So with that being said, it is that simple to start mining Pepe Coin today in 2024 using a Windows computer. This works on both Windows 10 and 11. I haven't tested it on older versions, but I'm sure if you are determined enough, you can get it to work on Windows 8, 7, or maybe even older than that. So if you do run into any issues trying to set this up, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I think I can definitely help try and troubleshoot as much as possible over the comments. But overall, using their Easy Start wizard, it is very simple to get started, and you can start to build your holdings in this coin in hopes that it continues to go up as we get closer to the Bitcoin halving and the bull run. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.